Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark III and welcome back to a bit of the giant stompy robot simulator. By which I mean of course, MWO Online. Yes. And today, well, I was trying to do another video for today. Sadly the teams were not with it. I kept dying. A lot. In places I shouldn't have. So I was like, you know what, let's go something even simpler and let's have some fun. So here we are, another one of my old favourites. Yes, today's mech is a 70-ton archer. Yes, we already have a missile platform. Already, that is a 5 out of 10. Okay. This archer itself is an ARCT. Yes, that is the hero variant. Don't worry. If you're not going to splash on getting the hero, I actually learned the MC for this thing through loyalty anyway, so it's like, you know, through playing the game I earned this thing. But there is actually a similar variant I will mention in a little bit once we actually have a look at it. So, this archer, look, this archer runs on an Endo-Steel chassis, double heat sinks, standard armor, so not too bad. Its power plant is a light 300 engine, which gives it a full speed of 69.4. Not bad at all, so kind of mobile. Its primary weapon system is a pair of MRM-40s, with 5 tons of ammunition for them. There we go, 10 out of 10. Video is an immediate success. Thank you for your time, and good night. No, if only it was that simple. No. I can show you a toy, but I must show you the toy in action. Yes. So, twin MM40s with 5 tons of ammunition. Supporting this, we have a Guardian ECM suite in the left torso, and an AMS with 1 ton of ammunition in the right torso. And then, lastly, as a token show of defiance, we have a pair of ER small lasers in the center torso. I know, it's not much, but, you know, it's a token show of defiance. We've got a little laser that goes pew pew, makes people go, oh, he's adorable, he's trying to fight back, let's just leave him alone for a while. And then I unload the missile tubes into them. If only it works that way. But no, not really. One thing to note is we do get a heat spike if we fire both MRMs at the same time, so that is actually on chain fire rather than salvo fire. So fire one launcher, once that launcher stops, the next one is ready to pop out and go as well. So that's the way you play this thing. Twin MRMs. Not bad at all. Anyway, there is more I want to go on about this build because, you know, I mentioned it's an old favourite. I mentioned it's specific. But if you're wanting to build something like this and you don't want to splash for a Tempest, you can do something similar. I just have this one because I decided I wanted the ECM slot and the weapon package. But if we go to the store, if you were to pick yourself up a 2R instead, which is actually, if you'll notice, the cheapest stock version, though admittedly that's, I think that's because it only has standard structure on it, so we'll have to upgrade that at the very least. But yeah, my friend did this. He liked me playing alongside him with that build, so he bought a 2R, because, you know, pure C-builds, and he modified it with the same kind of loadout. The main differences were he had to trade out the ECM suite because the Archer doesn't typically have that. In fact, the Tempest is the only one that does, I think. Wait, look. Yeah, the Tempest is the only Archer that actually fits an ECM suite on it. And in turn for losing the ECM, he actually had more backup lasers installed. So a bit more close range backup, but no electronic warfare coverage. Apart from that, basically the same build. So yeah, it's not too shabby. Last thing I will mention, of course, this thing is skilled up to the 9s because, you know, I've been playing it for a while. So, skill tree. Every possible aid we can give to the MRM launchers has been given. Armor has been reinforced to max and a bit of structure on the side of it. Torso twist speed and high speed turns to increase this mech's agility, help it get its launchers on target, and operations and cool running for heat management, and that is it. So this is actually a trooper slash brawler kind of loadout. I know, the Archer is a support mech, but this thing is actually meant to be skirmishing on the front lines. It's not meant to be the priority target. No, we'll leave that to the assault weight types, but this guy can take a few knocks and keep going. But ideally, it should be fighting with its teammates to overwhelm the enemy. Again, I mentioned before, fire support. By itself, it'll probably melt before too long, but with some allies around to help it, that's when it truly shines. Anyway, yeah. This is my Archer. There are many like it. Who am I kidding? There's not that many like it, actually. Archers... I think Archers aren't that common on the battlefield at the moment. I mean, primarily it's a mixed bag. LRMs and SRMs for the most part. The Tempest in particular has some MRM-specific quirks, but the one I mentioned in the store, the 2R, actually has the same overall quirks affecting its launchers. It's just that it doesn't have one of those quirks locked into MRMs only. Instead, it's just missiles in general. So, yeah. Mixed bag as far as Archers go. They bounce between SRMs, LRMs, and pulse lasers, I think is this one. Yeah, pulse lasers. So, there is some choice, but I don't see Archers that often. Anyway, let us begin with match number 1, because I want to see explosions, darn it. I don't care if I'm point blank staring at them and my nose is burning, my moustache is on fire, and my beard is getting scorched. I want to see explosions, darn it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, ouch. 2 disconnects. A medium and a heavy, it looks like. Ow. You might be able to do something about that. But yes, welcome to Solaris City. The game mode is Domination. Or is it Conquest? I keep getting these two mixed up. The ones that aren't quite skirmish, but eventually turn into mostly skirmish. That doesn't narrow it down at all. Anyway. Okay, right. I guess general talk about the build is where we start. So, this is one of those builds where it's like... It's like my LRM Mauler. Or my double AC-20 catapult, which was in a recent video, or stuff like that. It's one of those builds where I picked out a weapon package that I really liked and wanted to field, and tried to pare it down into the lightest viable chassis that could mount what I wanted. In this case, twin MOM40s, enough ammunition to keep them a decent supply in the fights. I'm not sure where my allies are, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. So our lights are all wandering over that way, okay. And we've got a Marauder, right. So yeah, twin MOM40s, the ECM suites, and nice placement. So in this case, very narrow profile overall on this mech. If I poke my camera out around a corner, odds are I can fire both MRMs at something. And having all my lasers in the center torso line also helps with that.
The enemy is controlled by the enemy.
Because in trying to keep the weight down, that allowed me to have an easier time keeping the speed up.
Target acquired.
Since, you know, lighter mech moves faster. But in this case, this is basically 2 of those urban mech MRM platforms I used in another earlier video. Just glued together with a loss of duct tape and wishful thinking. Yeah, this is 2 urban mechs glued together. What a way to describe it. Hi! Something's hitting me in the... What the... Where did that come from? I've been narked anyway, so you know. Something's got a piece of me. I think it was that Raven, honestly.
Warning, incoming.
There's something over there. We do have an allied assault in that direction.
They have resource point Gamma.
Incoming artillery strike. Back the heck up. I almost walked off the cliff. So yeah, it's like a decent mobile package. nice tight spacing, and then I went from there. And that's basically what this build wound up turning into. Though, as I mentioned, my friend did come out with a slightly modified version of it. A couple of sprays, only one of them did any real damage.
New target acquired.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
Again, it's the whole, like, this was born during my phase of loving MRMs when they first came out. It's like, yee, birds with missiles, have fun. Oh, someone's hitting me in the back. I have some armor. Ow. Just have to be a little bit careful. My armor is holding. Yeah, make you regret poking that corner a little bit. But you can see how responsive this is. It's got a decent sized engine. It's fairly mobile. It doesn't have any acceleration tweaks, by the way, in terms of skills, but it can kind of move okay, and that's what I was looking for as I put this mech together. I also admit it's one of those ones where I tested in the mech testing grounds a lot, just trying to figure it out. So it's what I settled on for a double MRM package. Not a catapult, because catapult had it in the arms and it was more fragile. I wanted a bit more security with the launches.
Resource point Sigma. Hostiles have collected 50% of their resources. Capture resource points from them to stop the bleeding. Kappa is under
still there?
enemy control.
Hey, I got the kill. Nice. Well, what do you expect? Massive launches. I do a lot of damage real quick. I saw movement. Hey! Got that Raven. And that is why I like this thing. It's really simple, it's really brutal, and it piles on the damage super fast from the MRMs. Oh, it's so satisfying to use this guy. That's why I keep coming back to it again and again, and that's why I've maxed the skills out on it. We have got...
I'm moving to Delta.
Where's Delta? Kappa, Sierra, Echo, Tango D. There is no Delta. I'm moving towards Kappa. I'll back up our assault over here. There's still 3 enemies out there somewhere. Oof.
Halfway to victory.
It's like the last video. I mean, that was like some really satisfying play for me with the Hunchback, and the comments were just, Hunchy's gonna hunch. I think you guys get it when a build feels good. Love it or hate it, Hunchies are gonna hunch no matter what you do.
We have gained Epsilon.
Yeah, I'll join my buddy over here on Kappa, just make sure that he's not alone in case the enemies turn up. Hey, it's the Marauder IOC. Hi! I am your backup, hello. But if a here's my question though, if a Hunchy's gonna hunch, does an archer arch? Does a catapult cat? Is cat a verb? I mean, we know a mauler mauls, but, you know. Does an atlas at or an atlas las? Now I'm just getting silly. Okay, right. There we go. Today was actually originally meant to be an outing for my LRM mauler. I fully admit that. I was looking for some relaxed LRM time, and then it's just like 3 games in a row. I just got
almost there.
Basically, our teams just kept scattering and then getting outmaneuvered and outflanked, and then the assault lances just getting butchered. And since I was with the assault lances, that wasn't fun. So that's why I'm on a simpler build, trying to wash that away with success. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's see what the numbers say. 333 dealt, 114 taken, 2 outright kill blows, which was Jaeger mech and a Raven, 3 assists, 1 solo kill, and damage out. That was the Raven because I just like hammered it in the side torso. Not too bad. Only a little bit of AMS done. So the AMS is kind of optional in this. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes not. Actually, that's any AMS system. How did I do? I did 286. Third. I did third. Yeah, only these two Mad Cats did more. Actually, no, Mad, that's Marauder. Sorry. Since the Mad Cat's the Timberwolf. Anyway, roll on match number 2.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Okay, match number 2. We are on the Old Faithful Well, I can't call it that, can I? The Old Faithful is probably going to be Canyon Network. HPG Manifold was, but it actually got reworked a few years back, so... Anyway, HPG Manifold, the game mode is Skirmish. Hello there, Mr. Nightstar. One of the few Innersphere Chicken Walkers I've never really picked up, actually, the Nightstar. Interesting, that. Anyway, yeah. I remembered one trait of this guy, which might be a reason why it's a bit rarer. It's called the bunny ears effect, if I find the toggle for it. There it is. Yeah, it's missile launchers are actually behind these armored doors. The Cannibal's got the same kind of thing, but with this guy, it's like these massive flaps that open and they count as side torso when hit. Don't get me wrong, they pop open every time you fire, but they open really quick, so there's no real delay on it. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I can't see it from inside the cockpit. They are a thing to be aware of sometimes. But honestly, they aren't. I don't find them to be a big drawback at all. Only if you hit the button and leave them open can they become an issue. Anyway, yes, HPG Manifold. I want to become a cave goblin. Yes, I'll crawl under the map, go hee hee hee. Ooh, hi! It's a snowball. Nice. I appreciate the snowball. It's one of my less used urban mech variants, but I was given a build for like PPC mech, I think it was. I need to go back over the comments of all the recent stuff and hi. Yeah, I can return fire to you, buddy, just so you know.
Target acquired.
So I'm just duck here because that was getting slightly toasty. I am slightly ahead of my allies, but that's okay. I am going to go and say...
Target spotted.
Yeah. One of those rare times when firing a volley doesn't really help me much. I need to back up though, because, you know, I'm slightly ahead of my allies. I don't want to be here. I got clipped ever so slightly. But that's okay. Right, anyway. Anything interesting going on over here? Ooh, it's a fire starter. Hi. This is very much one of those reactionary kind of videos, like, react to things happening.
Enemies are eliminated.
Kind of want to peek up there, at the same time I kind of don't, you know? Oh, I didn't quite get that because I was like, I was holding back so I didn't accidentally shoot. Oh, hi Catapult, how are you?
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, unfortunately that guy turned his back to me when I had an MRM ready to fire, so it was like a bit...
Target
We're
acquired.
experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Yep, diving past him because I do not want to be eating that.
The enemies are half
destroyed.
depleted. Keep
Okay,
pushing.
that distracted him enough, so my allies got him. And there's a little guy
Target
wandering around over
acquired.
that way. It's a little locust. Leave him be for the moment.
New target acquired.
Just very carefully get over there. Hi!
We've lost half our
I'm sorry,
force.
were you using
Can't
that rear
lose any
armor?
more soldiers.
I'm getting
Center torso, critical damage.
I'm getting slightly pummeled.
Right torso, critical damage. Right torso.
There goes one of my launchers.
Right arm.
Something's
destroyed.
in my back.
MRM destroyed. AMS ammo destroyed.
Yeah, the little flea following me. Oh, you little bugger. That's fine, then. Something I forgot to mention about this build, actually. This was, again, when MRMs just came out, so the other new shiny technology at the time was the light engines. And I've always really loved the light engines.
Online.
Because, quite simply, often I focus on, like, torso-mounted weaponry.
At 25%.
So if I lose both my side torsos, my builds are often basically disarmed at that point, so I'd rather die at that point. Oh, they won. What a shame. So yeah, I love light engines just because of the survivability edge over XLs. I don't care that they cost more. This game, it doesn't... Look at that. That's how well I did. I lost and I still got a better increasing pilot rating. 69 done, 561 dealt, 1 outright kill, 3 kill assists, 1 solo kill. Proximity, AMS, I was working there. How did I do overall? I was... Wait, I'm down here. 390. Oh, ouch. I was actually number 1 on my team. Number 2 was close behind, but number 3 was a fair bit below that. So, unfortunately, they managed to crack us in the end there, it looks like. But it was a bit of a skirmish for a while. Normally, I hate being in a skirmish. This Archer, for all it's meant to be a long-range support style mech, is one of those rare mechs that I actually feel comfortable with in a point-blank brawl. Now, you probably realised that from how I was facing off against that Stone Rhino. And that Annihilator I slipped past as well. Normally, I wouldn't be reacting like that. Anyway, match number 3. Come on, guy. One more showing. Let's continue to make explosions.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any
Okay, here we
hostiles
go.
getting your way.
The map is Snow something. I tried to
Go ahead. All right, Phil.
note the name and then I forgot. Game mode is Domination.
Take that.
No, sorry, Conquest.
I'm slow.
We have Gamma.
I feel like Domination and Conquest should have the names flipped, but at this point it'd be...
Slow boys, go ahead. I'm pretty
Enemy
quick.
forces have Sigma. They've taken Epsilon.
Okay.
Amazon.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Nobody seems to be going towards that. They're all heading forward. So, yeah, I'm going to move over to the ridge and just contest it. Yeah, there's someone up at the ridge over there. But, yeah, this has been my Archer builds. It's another one of those ones that's like, if I want to chill out, relax, and just go,
Don't
Daka.
forget to hit R so we know it's
This is one of them.
Have a good match.
I think this is one of the slightly redone maps because it's a nighttime one.
Target spotted.
Yeah, they were firing at me as well, but I was reminding them, hey, maybe you don't want to be peeking over that. These MMMs are great for saturation and area denial attacks, actually. Just like, maybe you shouldn't be standing in that general area. Have a massive volley of stuff. Hi! Someone got me from the side, don't know where. Ow.
Target spotted.
I'm also the only... I'm at the front line here, so I don't quite want to be doing that, so I will switch positions slightly. Oh, there's an artillery strike coming in there, don't want to do that. Bish bash bosh, back behind cover over here.
Target spotted.
I came off slightly worse in that exchange because, you know... I don't know why all of my team are going that way.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I think Lazy Purple's House and Fields Play Engineer... Oh, you're an Orion.
Target
Hi.
spotted.
Bravo's led.
Yeah, Lazy Purple's Howdy Feels Like
Charlie,
Engineer is like,
speaking.
never so often have I had to wonder, what the hell are my team doing?
We've already gained a quarter of the
That's the murder.
resources.
Oh, this.
Keep it up.
Oh, they're behind us.
Target acquired.
65.
They're coming through the valley behind us.
Target spotted.
Yeah, so
Target spotted.
I don't know where the battle line's formed. This feels slightly odd to me how things have gone on this map. Is that an LRM Fafnir?
Target
New
spotted.
Might be.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Don't know why I'm finding my small lasers at that range. It's like, I want to shoot something. Here, have a flashlight. Oh, someone's decided I'm a target.
5%.
I'm okay though. That was apparently not a significant enough barrage, and or there was something in the way. Probably something in the way at this range. This map has a lot of vertical cover to try and break up incoming LRM swarms. We are winning kill count wise, but it's not decided either way just yet. Anyway, let's see if I can make myself a bit more useful. Hi!
Target acquired.
Well, that peppered his arm at the very least.
Go ahead and push in on it.
Let's poke around this corner a little bit.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
ECM Logos. I did like my time with that as a stealth thing.
New target acquired. Brilliant incoming missile.
Oh, this flank's collapsing. I don't want to be here.
Halfway to
Critical
victory. We
damage.
need to keep holding on to
Left
our
critical damage. Target destroyed.
Target
Override
spotted.
engaged.
target
Okay, so
spotted.
yeah, a whole bunch of mechs went down there at once.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Right arm
Nope.
critical damage.
What was that? Who hit me in the back? Don't know. Now, I am having a chance to let my mech cool off a little bit, so that is useful. I'll wander forward a bit. Hi? Oh, that was a heavy assault course. I do not like that. Oops, turn. Press my back armor. That can go. Plumbing heavy assault, heavy course. Oop. And there goes one of my launchers.
Destroyed.
Something's behind me. I don't know what. I think it might be that cicada. Yes, it is. Hi. Oh, he got me. Oh, so close. Look at that. 922. A little more and I'd have been over 1,000. But as a testament to how good this thing is at spreading its arm out, 625 absorbs. I absorbed a lot of fire in that. No outright kills, 8 assists though, and 3 kills most damage dealt. 2 of those I believe were Daishi's. The third might have been that cicada, actually. I don't know. Anyway, how did I do? I did. I am dead. 509. Yeah, first place. Comfortably first place. The next one was a good 69 points behind me. But once this build gets going, especially in closer quarters, it piles on the damage so darn hard. You can hear me cackling like a maniac. That shows I've had fun. Most excellent. I think that's why I fell in love with MRM launchers in the first place, honestly. When they first came out, it's like, this can fit in MRM, this can fit in MRM. Specifically, not the smaller MRM launchers, I must admit. I like the longer bursts you get out of a bigger missile rack. But oh, the damage they can dish out. The damage. There you go, that's my evil laugh for the episode. There we go, yes. Ooh, I'm back in tier 3. Nice. Though, as I mentioned in the first one, this archer, I specifically hunted it out because it could carry twin MRM40s, enough ammo to make a decent fight of it, and an ECM package. So there we go, this is my Archer Tempest. Though again, if you want to build a similar build, I will mention again, just because, like, you know, I do recommend it. It's fun. If you want to build something comparable, a little more room for backup weaponry, but without an ECM, and without needing premium currency in any way, the 2R will have you covered. Because that can do nearly everything this one does, and has basically the same bonuses. So, not much difference except for the ECM system. But anyway, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show and this trip around one of my favourite builds. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel. Gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. And I'll catch you all some other time. I will be going back through comments to double check, because I think there's some suggestions that I haven't actually acted on before I started wandering off on my own builds. And there's also a couple of builds you guys shared which I want to go back on and double check as well. So yeah, that's probably where I'm going to go in the next video or so for MWO Online. Just starting to do that. But yeah, enough waffling. See you all later.